戴嘉莹，泉州，中国。Avila Dai, Quanzhou, China.
Esteban Noriega, and I'm from Mexico, Hermosillo, Sonora.
郑黎明，中国上海。Daisy Zheng, Shanghai, China.
José Luis Espíndola Boyoli, Mexico City, Mexico.
Sun So-young. Judy Son, Seoul, South Korea. I think Utah is a great place to come because it's a very safe place and everybody's super friendly here. And my education here is amazing.
Utah is a wonderful place to come to school to help prepare students for the next level.
At AISU, learning is not just about the Common Core, learning the standards and objectives that the state has mandated for public schools. For us, that's just the foundation.
Regular public school, there's a lot of talk about student accountability and about students being responsible for themselves. But in effect, the traditional schools don't ever ask the students to practice that. Instead, they're put into a highly controlled environment, told when to show up, when to sit down, when to speak, when to write, when to do everything.
So sometimes when you send your kids off to school, there's just this sense that they're this widget in a big factory system.
You know, they endure lecture after lecture, they memorize facts.
And there's not much personalization, nor is there much respect for just how truly amazing each individual is.
One of the advantages of AISU's competency-based program is it allows students to progress at their own pace.
A school that gives that much individual attention to his students would be great. My son's a bright boy, and letting him go at his own pace would be amazing.
This will allow many of our students to complete an associate's degree in conjunction with their high school diploma.
There's no reason why high school kids can't take college courses. And in fact, there's no reason that you need a special high school kid to be able to take college courses.
AISU is excited to have the opportunity to convert the former 49th Street Galleria into a dynamic learning community, where students have the opportunity to participate in a wide range of learning activities, including individual work, small group work, a variety of projects, entrepreneurial activities. We'll have a strong drama program, an art and dance space, and an incredible facility to support. At AISU, we're creating an engaging, vibrant school community that allows students to really pursue subjects in depth and to explore their passions and what they want to do with their lives much earlier than in a regular school.
I think it would be awesome to study computer programming in high school.
I get really bored in class, and since I'm good at math, I can finish a year's worth in just 6 weeks.
AISU doesn't make me go the same pace as everybody else. As soon as I take the test and feel like I know the material, I'm ready to move on to the next thing.
So we're going to use blended learning at AISU.
AISU is a next generation school. We're taking the best of online learning and blending that with on-site learning activities facilitated by master teachers.
Electronic learning is very great, except most e-learning is done sitting in a room by yourself. If you run into a problem, there's no one to help you. Also, it doesn't take advantage of the group learning and the group dynamic.
So we like to say we're moving from a teaching model to a learning model. That doesn't do away with the teacher. It gives the teacher a more important role in supporting the learner as an individual.
Instead of sitting in a room by themselves in front of a computer, students are sitting with their computers in a group, going through this lesson together, with teachers available to help them when they need it.
Teachers now have a new and special role to support the learner in other ways. There's personal development. There's the emotional dimension of learning. There's the behavioral dimension of learning. These can now receive attention instead of merely the content, because the students are learning the content much faster.
We are encouraging students to pursue projects that allow them to pursue their passions and to explore new areas in very substantive, meaningful ways.
I think the real value of project-based learning is that it gets groups of people together. And this takes advantage of the thing of Anthony Bandura's research, which says people will be more successful when they see their peers being successful.
They'll engage in real-world issues in substantive ways while they're still in high school. And through that process, they'll develop skills related to collaboration, communication, creativity, and problem solving that will serve them well in any field. With our location in Central Salt Lake Valley, we believe we can serve students from throughout Salt Lake Valley as well as South Davis County and North Utah County. We're accessible to both tracks and Front Runner. We will provide shuttle service from the intermodal hub in Murray to the school. This is a program that's accessible to everyone in the Salt Lake metro area.
Parents who want to be in control of their child's education, of which they have a right to do, will love the opportunity of sending their children to AISU.
We believe that this educational approach will serve the full spectrum of students. It's a personalized approach that meets every student at their level and helps them achieve their potential.
That's what I want for my kids.
Graduating from high school early will help me get into Utah State University faster.
I like knowing exactly where I am in my learning process.
I love going to school because of my friends, and having friends all over the world would be so cool.
The more I hear about AIS Utah, the more I think it'd be a great place for my kids.